versatile, unselfish. His style is as basic and unadorned as the Nebraska plains on which he was born, and as rugged and unrelenting as a grain belt wizard. Over the past 8 seasons, the 49er fullback's willingness to do anything at all for the good of the team has made him one of the most valuable members of one of football's premier franchises. If they want him to catch passes, that's what he'll do. And heck, he'll even score if he has to. In a win over the Giants last season, Rathman's number was called for an unlikely 3 touchdown receptions.
Pass, Rathman, he might get it again. He dives into the end zone.
Podolak was literally the centerpiece of their offense.
Good job. Podolak, right side. Podolak off left tackle, following clock.
He did everything that day. He caught the ball, he ran the ball, he returned kicks.
$350 all-purpose yards.
Every time he touched the ball that day, I mean, he looked like he was moving at a different speed.
Here comes Merrill Hodge breaking into the open and has some blockers. Still on his feet with one man to beat. Simon Fletcher cuts him off and Hodge goes out of bounds at the den.
Worley in motion. It's a draw for Hodge. And Hodge broke tackles. Merrill Hodge is pushed out finally.
He isn't just lucky to be a 4-time champion. He's lucky to be alive.
Rocky Fire gave it a great second and third effort.
In 1968, Rocky was actually drafted twice. In January, he was fortunate to join the Steelers as a role player right before their dynasty began. That December, he received a letter that changed his life.
1968 is the height of the war, and I get drafted after 11 games in the season. They needed bodies in Vietnam, and I was shipped over to Vietnam, and then spent 4.5 months in country before I got wounded twice in the same day.
Lost quarterback Johnny Unitas and his backup to injury. Coach Don Shula turned to running back Tom Matte, and with no time for him to learn all the play calls, they made him that wristband. His wife's printing is on there because it was nice and neat. Shula has one of those original wristbands. The other one resides in the Pro Football Hall of Fame.
Running back for the Oakland Raiders. 3 years out of Colgate University, Mark is already recognized as one of Pro Football's premier running backs. He led the AFC in rushing in 1970.
Breezy takes the snap. It's Zonka straight up the middle, and he's got the touchdown. Larry Zonka carries it in from 5 yards out. So far, it's been all Miami. All Larry Zonka. That's right.
They didn't want to have to tackle Zonka because Zonka was on a roll in that game, and there was no way that they could stop us.
And off Zonka, he's got it and then some. And Zonka picks up another 13 yards. Now he hands off to Zonk, heading right side. Touchdown, Larry Zonka. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Dolphins, if they hadn't already, have now established clear superiority in this game. And the Miami Dolphins are the champions of the pro football world. They have won the Super Bowl for the second time running.
They could not stop the machine that we brought there.
During 13 years of high school, college, and professional football, Red Grange carried the ball 4,013 times for an average of 8.1 yards and scored 531 touchdowns. His astonishing record still stands today.
Grange was the greatest broken field runner of his time. Fielding Yost, the longtime head coach, University of Michigan, had a disparaging remark about Grange. He said, all Grange can do is run. To which Bob Zupke, the Illinois coach, responded, invoking the name of a famous opera singer of the day, all Galli-Curci can do is sing.
When people think of John Riggins' 1982 postseason run, this is what they think of. But Riggins' play before Super Bowl 17 was just as impressive.
His Washington legend is all based on the playoffs, really. That's when he really made big plays.
Again, Killer, here comes the Diesel. Huge hole inside the 20, down to the 16-yard line. Hand to Riggins, dives forward, touchdown, John Riggins.
Riggins went into Joe Gibbs' office and said, give me the ball.
He had 136 carries in 4 playoff games.
He doesn't really get comfortable until he's run the ball 20 times.
The dude averaged over 30 carries a game.
Riggins rumbles for another first down.